is sharing with you that there is some form of the idea, your partner is sharing with you that the idea of he'd rather go homeless versus, hey, Ellis, he'd rather go homeless versus, living with your family. That's a form of instability. So then I have to ask you the personal question, but I'll get there in just a second, right? And that instability makes you feel even more insecure. Not only that is your health debilitating, but your insecurity is debilitating as well. Your house is debilitating. Your surroundings are debilitating, and it seems like everything is crashing around you. My question, and I don't know if you and I have ever talked about this, but because of all of these things that's happening around you, my question is, are you suffering in some form of arthritis? First, I can't remember. Yes, okay. Yeah. So when that happens, the issue is that the more that things are coming around you, the more, I don't know how you knew that. Then I'm old. No, you're not old. You're not old. Um, you're not old. You're trying to control things. Like I say this a lot, like the reality is, and thank you, Jade. The reality is when it comes down to what's happening in your life, it's a subconscious, hey, white bear, it's a subconscious belief that you're projecting out. And so your world is going to reflect that. And that's what's happening. You are literally in a position where you're trying to control everything. And you're not in a position where you want to let those things go. So your body is going to naturally react to that. Naturally, it's inevitable, right? So your body is reacting to it. Your whole life is reacting to it. The house is reacting to it. Hey, boo. Your husband is reacting to it. All of these things are reacting to the fact that you want to be in control. And your body is reflecting that. Not only is your body, but everything around you. It's a subconscious projection that you're putting out. Therefore, it's almost inevitable for you to lose your home. Not trying to be funny. It's almost inevitable for you to lose your home. Not saying that you can't save it, right? But your home is crumbling because you want to maintain some form of control. And if you allow yourself to be okay with the fears that you have, right? Because it's hard. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. It's hard looking at your life and see everything around you falling apart. It's hard looking around everything and understanding that your life is not the way that you want it. And it's crippling. And what can you do about it? Not a dang on thing. And that's hard. That's hard. And the only thing that you can do is change yourself. The only thing that you can do is take a moment and just realize what's happening in yourself. Why do you need to be in control? Right? Why do you need to be in this position where control is your factor? And you've been on here, bless you, baby. You've been on here several times where you already know my next question is, how is your relationship with your dad? Because your dad, it seems, he wasn't around, and I think that was your story. Your dad wasn't around, therefore you don't feel confident about the things that you have. You don't feel secure about those things. You also feel secure about your life, and you feel like you need to be in control. You're not in a space where you can feel like life is flowing through you. You don't feel like you can be confident enough to be in that space where life can continue to flow through you. He died. And he is just like my partner, which I know is a psychological. Okay, how was your relationship with him before he passed away? Yeah, hey Jay. So this is what I do. This is what I do, Jade. I was mad at him for being so distant. A phase I went through. Okay. And because you were upset with the phase that you went through, right? In that phase, off and on, okay. In that phase that you went through, and let me caution you, Jade. I see dead people. I see people who passed away. Okay, so if that's a no for you, I might not be the right fit. But if you're okay with that, it's cool. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, so the instability of your father, of not being there for you when you needed it, right? The instability of your father not being there for you caused you to have this way of trying to preserve yourself. You did not feel safe without your dad around. You didn't feel safe when he was constantly going on and off. He constantly gave you more disappointment. And because of that, when he would say something, it seems like he never followed through. And because of that, it created this survival technique that you may have, that you've adapted. I love it. All right. That you've adapted. And because you've adapted that, now you live your life in that space. The husband that you have, even though you're saying, even though you're saying that, he's a reflection of your father, he's actually a reflection of the comfort that you received from your dad. And in your mind, subconsciously, you believe that's love. All right. Does this all make sense? Right. And so now, because of what has happened to you in the past as a child, right, and this has been your normal, everything around you at this time is falling apart in order for you to hang out with me and we can have this discussion. Because subconsciously, you know that you need to start putting all these pieces together because you're tired of living your life the way that it's been going. And so your house is falling apart, your home is falling apart, everything around you is falling apart. Your health is depleting, debilitating because it's trying to share with you what needs to be done. And you've been looking for answers for a while. You've been looking for answers for a while, right? Your body says that. Your body is saying that because of the arthritis that you're dealing with. So the reality is, when you look at the things that your father did not do for you, and the disappointments that he gave to you consistently because he was off and on, I need you to look at yourself and find ways to show yourself that you're there for you. Like you being there for yourself, you fulfilling the words that you and the promises that you've made to yourself. You got to start doing that for you because that little person inside of you is waiting for you to change the atmosphere. And I think it starts with something small and then grow from that. So if you found that you're making promises to yourself that you don't keep, you're actually conditioning your body and stating to the little person and the little person inside of you that I'm okay with not showing up for myself because that's been my normal. I need you to rechange that, reprogram that, and do something different. I need you to change that narrative for yourself. You may lose your house. I want you to be okay with that. I want you to be okay with knowing that you may lose your home. Is that why I can't stop hating? Like, yeah, you don't like yourself because you you don't like yourself in a sense, and that's really hard. You don't like yourself because that little girl inside of you didn't feel like she was loved by her dad, and it's not just a daddy issue; it could be a mommy issue too. Because what should have happened from your mom, because our parents are the first ones to show us love, right? They show us what love looks like. Our family is the first ones; they're the first ones. And when your dad isn't around, and then your mom, did your mom have multiple jobs? Were you like a latchkey kid? Mm-hmm. So you hate yourself in so many words. You hate yourself because you didn't have the guidance from your mom and your dad. So when your dad wasn't there for you, you really didn't have your mom to fall back on, to share your feelings with, and have her explain that it's not your fault. So when you would go home at night after school, whenever you were at home by yourself, you were kind of stuck with these emotions. And this is the thing with a lot of Gen X people, which I know because I'm a Zennial, right? you're a latchkey kid and you have all these big feelings, and no big person was really around to kind of help you dissect those feelings, reassuring you that you're loved, reassuring you that you're doing a great job, reassuring you that you're perfect just the way you are. And so now, as an adult, you've been gravitating to things to kind of give you what you need. That's why you said with your partner, they're loving, they're kind, they're balanced, and all of this stuff. But that's the outside aesthetic. What are they giving you that you should be giving yourself? What do they provide to you? The outside aesthetic is cute. That's nice, right? But he's not providing you with stability. And why isn't he providing you with stability? Because you don't know what stability looks like. So it's up to you to give yourself that stability. It's up to you to give yourself that stableness and reassuring yourself what it looks like. Because now you're an adult. You're no longer the little girl anymore, or the little person anymore. You're not that person anymore. I remember you're a girl, woman, sorry. But because you're not that little person anymore, you got to stand up and be like, all right, shoot, let me go on and start pulling these things together for myself. What do I want? What does stability look like for me? And it's a lot of work, but you can do it. Does that help? You're more than welcome. Yeah. Once you start digging up those roots and pulling them back and like, all right, I don't need this. I don't need this. Things going to start changing for you, especially when it comes down to your stability and finances. You're going to be like, oh man, wow, this is more money. Like, oh, snap. More blessings are coming to me, right? Like all this unexpected stuff is happening for me. I can't believe this. Yeah. But that's only one moment, you know how this goes. If you want the full effect, go ahead. And it's not just for you, but this is for everybody. If you want the full effect, because this is just conversation. If you want a full effect, go ahead and click right here. And this little, I don't know, this little thing, this little button, I don't know what it is. But DM me and I can send you the link where you can book, because I'm not sure if my link in my bio, there we go. It's not working. I don't know if the link in my bio is working or not, but you know, click here, DM me, and we'll get to it. Now, let's see who's the next. Who's the next? Welcome in, everybody. My name is NaKeesha, and I'm here to help you as much as I can. This is my way of giving back to the community, which includes you. Even if you're not a part of the tribe, you're still a part of my community, especially if you walk through. Uh, and thank you so much for the guests. Hey, let's go, Donut. Especially if I'm a crossing your FYP. And you have any questions, I'm giving out like 5 minutes, to people to kind of help them where they are. And if you're interested in booking a one-on-one session with me, feel free to do so. All you have to do is click this button down here in that yellow tilde. I don't know what that is, but just click there and it'll give you all the information that you need. But feel free, push that button. FYP. Thank you, boo. All right, thank you. Thank you so much for checking out my services. All right, you guys ready to play? Y'all ready to play? For all of those who are coming in, yes, the yellow arrow. Thank you. I'm like, I don't know what this thing is, but I know I've seen it on other people's live, and I know I got it. TikTok trying to keep y'all on here. I'm trying to move y'all off. Anyway. All right, y'all ready to play the game? This is the Jedi mind trick that I play with Jade. You are my person of choice today. Divorce. Let's talk about your divorce, Mamacita. Do you want to do that or not? It's up to you. Do you want to talk about your divorce or do you want to? It's up to you, Jade. You my next point. Yes, I want a divorce. Okay. Oh Lord Jesus. I want it, but he don't want to. Good Lord. So he locked in. Well, that's good. Sometimes with divorce, It's perfect and sometimes it's not. So we're gonna dive in with you, baby. You like, Lord, let me free. Let me go free. She's done. She's super done. She like, dude, you done did enough. I'm good. I'm good on you. All right. So nobody can see your face. We don't know your last name. Hold on. Let me see if we can pull you up. Hold on. All right, cool. Nobody sees your face. We don't know your last name. So I want you to feel comfortable. Mommy, oh, you got a baby with ADHD? ADHD. Are you the one with ADHD or your baby? Okay, cool. Are you the one with ADHD or is it your baby? I believe I'm autistic with ADHD. Okay. 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 Well, we're going to get you tested too. All right. So, we're going to focus on your ADHD, autism. So, in my book, don't worry, I got you. So, in my book, we can see the beliefs that are connected to your assumption of your own personal diagnosis. All right. So we're gonna do this. It's called muscle testing. Have you ever heard of it? Not really. Okay, cool. So muscle testing, and I call it the Jedi mind trick. It is a way. It is a way for you to see what beliefs have been passed down to you from your family. Um, that's how I use it. But muscle testing is pretty much a way for people to get connected to your subconscious. And so what I do is I help people get connected to their subconscious to find out what their truths are and what their lies are. Okay. You want to play? Savannah over there cracking up. You want to play? It's a cool trick and it's a cool school. Okay, cool. It's a cool tool that I use to help people. Savannah over there cracking up because I say it all the time. Her and D. You want to play the game? Girl, don't be afraid. It's all good. It's a fun. It's really it's a way to reveal who you are to yourself, and it's really cool. You're gonna think that I'm a magician, and in some ways I am. Uh, welcome in everyone. In some ways that I am, and so I learn something new every time. I love it. What's up, Audacity? Welcome in. Papa's ice cream. What up? Good. I love magic. Yes. It's a full magic show. All right. So if you guys are coming in, welcome in. I see that TikTok has allowed you guys to be in my presence. I'm greatly appreciative for everyone who is popping in through the FYP. If this is your first time here, feel free to hang out with us. We're about to do a magic trick. And I would love for all of you guys to participate if you'd like. Thank you so much for the ice cream. Let's go, boo. And thank you guys for the likes and the shares. If you want to hang out, just say, hey, this is my first time. I'm going to walk through the steps with you. This is a full skill that you can take home with you. It's absolutely free. So not only am I giving you 5 minutes of my time for your thoughts, but I'm also going to gift you a skill practice that I use in my practice and what I do, but you can also use it in your life and to start conversation. Okay, y'all ready? The first thing that you're going to need, oh, sorry, my bad, I'm going too fast. What's up, Constance? The first thing you're going to need, if y'all are ready, put ready in the comments. Let's do it like this. I'm going to slow down. Put ready in the comments. And I know there's some people hanging out. If you are hanging out, Jay, she like, I'm ready, ready. Let's go. All right. First thing that you're going to need. Thank you so much, Katrina. Thank you so much, Jade. All right. So the first thing you're going to need is some water. So go ahead and get you some water. Yep. Thank you so much, Creative D. So you're going to need some water. And then I'm going to walk you through the stretches. And I love it when D responds and tells me all of these fun things. I'm going to make you a moderator. Make you a moderator. D, because you be right on it at this point because I'll be forgetting. All right, there you go. You now have moderator access. All right. So, first, first you're gonna need some water, and now we're gonna go through some really quick stretches because if you don't stretch, then it's gonna be a problem. You might get stuck somewhere. So it's gonna be simple, simple. So we're gonna do some really, really quick stretches. What I want you to do is put your hands over your head and pull back as far back as you can, and hold that for 10 seconds. All right. And then what I want you to do is to cross over, pull your back over. Don't look at my armpits too much, okay? We'll cross over and pull for 10 seconds on the right side. And then cross over and pull for 10 seconds on the other side. All right. And then shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Stretching is very good for your body, for your mind. It releases some of the tensions that you're dealing with. While we're letting you guys stretch, once you guys are done stretching, say done. Please, when you get a chance, thank you. When you get a chance, what's up, Keita? When you get a chance after this live is over with, thank you so much. Good morning. When this live is over with, please go out to the link in our bio. Check out the Hub Summit. We have amazing practitioners. We have 13 different practitioners that help you mind, body, and soul. Each one is designated to a specific area in your life. Our practitioners are wonderful. They help you through the birth. So we have a midwife, doula, two full spectrum doulas. We have me as psychologist and a clinically licensed psychologist, Dr. Abina Berry. Then we have three Reiki healers, which is Michael, India, and Kiva Mack. And then we have, right, don't forget to grab your daily heartbeat. Greatly appreciate that. Kiva Mack, pen this comment. Kiva Mack, three Reiki healers, and then we have a sound healer. We have a soul corporate space healer. So if you got a lot of things going on in your soul and you don't know what you're supposed to do with your life, she's a double whammy. She is a human design reader and also a corporate specialist. Merging those two together, she helps you find out what your soul purpose is. And then you also have I feel like I'm missing a couple of people. Sound healer. We have a nurse practitioner from Holland. There are 8 different languages that are spoken within our community. And we are there to help people with their whole modality in life. And then we also have Renee, who is our grief specialist. She helps you with the things with losing life, losing loved ones, losing yourself. And then we also have Lauren, who is our creative specialist as well. She's a creative coach. She empowers you to remember, use your imagination and how important your imagination is in order for you to have the life that you desire. Okay, so feel free to check out the Hub Summit. Hub Summit is still going on. It's only $1. If you want to put more in there, we welcome more. We welcome more because it helps us to move to the next phase. Our next phase is to get onto TV because we really want to utilize and be the sources. Some members become welcome. You can let them know they're able. It's moving too slow. I don't know what they're saying. But anyway, all right, everybody got their stretches done. Everybody got their water. Y'all ready? Be right back. No worries. I got Savannah on deck. We good? All right. I think you guys had said done. Yeah, y'all did. All right, cool. Now what I want you to do is you can stand or you can sit. But the first thing I need you to do is put your feet flat on the ground. Make sure they're flat. Don't cross your ankles. Don't cross your legs. Don't do none of that. All right. Feet have to be flat so you can stand up or sit down. Either way, it doesn't matter. All right. Then I want you to hold up the peace sign. Hold it up. What's up? H-town down. No, I'm just playing. Hold up the peace sign. Hold it firmly. And I want you to try to close your fingers. I need you to have resistance when you try. When you try to close your fingers, okay? So when you try to close your fingers, you're having resistance. Okay? Give me 1 second, y'all. My daddy was talking in his sleep. He knocked out. All right, now, as long as you have resistance, okay, let me know if you have resistance. If you find yourself with your fingers closed, let me know that your fingers closed, but you should be able to have resistance. So they should be open. What's up, the analyst? So comment and let me know if your fingers closed or if they stayed open. Or if you're struggling and they're just naturally holding on by a thread. Open. All right, cool. All right, bet. All right, now what I want you to do, and this is where the magic is going to start happening, because that means all of you guys are hydrated. If your fingers were closed, then that means that you weren't hydrated, so you're going to need to put a little salt on your fingers, but y'all don't need to do that today. All right, so now what I want you to do is I want you to state your name. I want you to say hi. Not hi, but my name is, and then you say your name. And so for me, and I got to get my feet flat on the ground. For me, my name is NaKeesha. And then I want you to try to close your fingers. You should have resistance, okay? So they should be open. So once you've said that, my name is, and whatever your real name is, or whatever name you go by, then you try to close your fingers. Let me know if they open or if they closed. Open. All right, cool. Katrina, waiting on you. Hey, Barbara Scott, welcome in. She probably got busy. And if that's too much for you and it feels too much for you, Katrina, because I know you said you had a disability, if that's too painful for you, you let me know. I have an alternative, okay? All right. So now what I want you to do is put in the comments what it is that you do not like to eat. And if you're a foodie, that's okay. Put in a place that you do not like to go to. Put that in the comments. Right. That's what I said. If you're a foodie, I know I'm a foodie. I just don't like chickpeas. I can tell you that. What's a place that you do not like to visit? Like every time you go there, meat. I don't like our to eat meat. It has. Thank you so much, Savannah. It does. It has to be a specific food. So, meat. Which one? Chicken, beef. Like it has to be something you've tasted and something you said, "Ew, I don't like." For you, Jade, if it's not food, it has to be a place. Okay, cool. It has to be a place that you've visited and you're like, "Oh no, I can't stand going here." Or a color that you just, I don't like that color. It has to be something that you've experienced and determined. Like, I don't like that at all. That's not for me. That ain't it. Chickpeas, ugh, ugh. Licorice. Okay, any hospital laboratories. Okay, I love it. That hey, it's a win. It's a win. It's something. Okay, so now what I want you guys to do is put your feet flat. Put them flat on the ground. And I want you to say, I love the thing that you just said you can't stand. So for you, Katrina, it would be like, I love pork. I'm not technically a fan either, but yeah. And for you, Jade, is I love going to the hospital laboratories. And let me know if your finger's closed. They want to close, allow them to close. Open. And that's crazy. All right, well, your fingers stayed open. We need them to close. So let's find something else. Because something that's in your body is saying, no, we kind of like the hospital laboratories. I don't know. Um, I was active duty and worked in the laboratory for 8. Well, you were forced to accept it. Okay, so that's different. All right. A place you cannot stand. Like you were forced to accept the laboratory. A place that you like when you see it, you like, nah, I'm good. And thank you for your service. What is that place? Some people think it's Ross. Some people can't stand going to Burlington Coat Factory because it's so messy and it's hard to find things up in there. Some people don't like going to the bathroom. I'm so peaceful. I can't even think of a place, even next to the cemetery. It's all good. We're gonna figure it out. You're good. It's okay, right? And there's something. We're gonna find it. I never say a person because that's not fair. Well, yeah. Nope, you're okay. What about a color? It could be a not a person. Now I know this is gonna be bad. I'm not gonna do it. Not a person, okay? Not a person. 'Cause right now, a person you can't stand. We all know. But you still love them, so that's But a color. Do you like black or licorice? Do you like candy corn? I know, right? Do you like candy corn? Um, do you like pumpkin? I mean, do you not like? My bad. If you said no to any of those, you can use any one of those. Okay, black licorice was the only thing I could ever eat that I ever ate and immediately spit it out. Okay, cool. Bet. So now I want you to say, I love black licorice. Because I don't. I do not. I do not. I do not. What should happen is your fingers close. Instant close. I love it. All right. So that is your body. Let me explain what happened. I love it. We got both are closed. They want to close. Katrina, when they want to close, let them. Just let them. Just let them. Don't fight the feeling. All right. Is your mind blown? That's the magic trick. Is your mind blown? Jedi magic trick. That's your Jedi magic trick. What happened is when it comes down to your body knows your truth. No matter how much we try to lie to ourselves, I love it. No matter how much we try to lie to ourselves and we tell ourselves this, that, and the other, but our body is like, nah, dude, that ain't it. That ain't it. Mm-mm. Don't lie to you. Right? And the reason why our bodies does this is because of several different things, and I've shared this with all of my people, but for y'all, it's specific for y'all. All right. So there are 62 people. It took 62 people to create you. That's 150, 125 to 150 years of people. And this might clip out because the train is going by. So if it does, I'm away. All right. But it took 150 to 125 to 150 years to create you. That's how important you are, which comes up to about 5 to 6 generations of people to create you, which comes out to be 62 people that help to create you. Those 62 people, all of their experiences, their feelings, their traditions are wrapped and encoded in your blood cells. Conditioned, these conditions are a part of your DNA. These are a form of epigenetics, right? Epigenetics goes back 14 generations, but I specify and work on you as a person, as an individual, and that's only 7 generations. Some people say 7, but I say 5 to 6 generations. All right. In the makeup of who you are, they help to determine how you interact, the characteristics that you have that come to you naturally. When you dream dreams and you have these special abilities to connect with the people before you, when you also do things that are normal in your life that seem to be miraculous, right? When you gravitate to a specific way of life or a way of doing things, as far as a job or a hobby that comes natural to you, these are the codings that have been given to you through your DNA, somewhere in those 62 people. And what has happened is, as we live our life, we tend to go on autopilot. Psychologists say that most humans run on 5% of their optimal free will. That's it. Your brain capacity for your free will is only 5%. Nothing more, nothing less, according to psychologists. In my practice, we go up to at least 12%. So you got 12% to figure out what it is that you want. That's your free will. When you name it, when you claim it, when you make it yours, when you call things to be, those are your actual power. That is what you hold. But what has happened is, because of those 62 people that are locked inside of your DNA and all of their experiences and all of their characteristics that help to create you, when it comes down to you, I feel like I've been on autopilot since I joined the military 11 years ago. And now I feel like I'm just waking up. Because you are. Because you are. Yeah. So what has happened is that 12% of you, right, is going against that 88% of the preconditions and the preconditions that has been given to you from your family throughout history and from your soul. There are four things that each human, when it comes down to their belief systems, four things that each human has. The first thing is the 12%, the 5 to 12% that I was telling you about, your free will. In my practice, we call this the core belief. This is what you choose to believe. Everything you decide that you have, it is. Point blank, period. But it only gives you 12%, up to 12%. Then you have the other three beliefs, right? This is what you've been conditioned to understand, which is your genetic belief. Those are the things that comes from your family, from your mom, your dad, your grandma, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins. It's their way of life. Hey, Miss Mina, that's what this represents. That's your genetic belief, okay? Then, hey, thank you, boo. Then you have your historical belief. Your historical beliefs are the laws that have been placed, good morning, the laws that have been placed into action from when your family got started. So if you're a part of the Black community in America, we understand that soul food is our way of life. That gives us life bread, right? Cornbread. We need cornbread in our life. These are just small different forms of the cultural condition or the cultural acceptance from the laws that have been given to us. That's our historical belief. When we see what's happening in this world being completely dismantled, women's rights no longer exist in the way that it used to. Civil rights no longer exist in the way that it used to. The United States of America as a whole no longer exists the way that we're used to. And because this happens, these are the historical beliefs that have forced our families to find creative ways to ensure their own preservation and survival in order to make you who you are today. And then you have your soul's belief. Your soul has been here many times before, and it has gone through its own life cycles. And when that soul has passed away from previous lives, it also obtained different beliefs, which leads to a lot of people who feel like, at some point in time, they might have felt abandoned, and they had this deep sense of abandonment issues, but they don't know where it came from. Or when you have severe depression or severe sadness or severe anxiety that comes deep from your soul, this could possibly have been created from a previous life. Or like for me, in my instance, where I didn't believe that I could have children. And the reason why I couldn't have children is because one of my past lives actually lost his children in front of him, and he made a vow that he would never have children again because he couldn't protect them. And so that's the belief that in his past life, that my soul's past life came to be in my life. And what I do is I help people get to the point where they can look at their life and look at themselves and say, hey, you know what? This is my life. This is my free will. And I don't have to live that way. So now you guys are going to get a little demonstration of what it looks like to have a one-on-one session with me and how to address these certain issues. Okay? Y'all ready? I had to break it all the way down, and now we're ready to go forward. Thank you so much, Jade. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad every last one of you are here. All right, cool. Now, Jade, you said that we're going to work with you. So, and everybody else, you guys are all included. But Jade is my 5 minutes that we going to use this as a demonstration. Okay. The same tactic that that I just showed you. I want you guys. We're going to do 4 statements that are related to the issue that Jade has self-determined that she had. And we're going to see if this actually applies to her. Okay. And you too. Okay. What I want you guys to say, I want you guys to do the same thing. Put your feet flat, put your fingers up, hold them firmly, hold them firmly. And then, you're going to try to close them after you make the statement. The statement that I want you to say is, I enjoy being around other people. I enjoy being around other people. Gotta get my fingers together. I enjoy being around other people. Yeah, COVID did a number on me. Let me know in the comments if your fingers closed or if they stayed open. I enjoy being around other people.
Are you all done?
Almost.
You have 2 more rolls?
I have some more. Closed. All right.
3 more?
Open. All right.
3 more?
I have a few more, baby. Welcome in, Miss Spice Girl. I have a few more, baby. All right, good morning. How are you? Don't forget to get your daily heart me. Thank you so much. All right, now we got one that opened and the other one that closed. I don't know why they closed that. All right, cool. Hold on, y'all. The next statement is, I'm good. How are you? Thank you so much for the gifts. The next statement is, I love to learn. I love to learn. And then put your feet flat on the ground and try to close your fingers. I love to learn. Let me know if your fingers open or closed. And try to close your fingers. I love to learn. Let me know if your fingers open or closed. Open. Okay. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I love to learn. Waiting on you, Katrina. I love to learn. I love to learn. It's possible to feel smarter every day. The train just went by. It's okay. That's why I slowed down. It's me. Is the lag still there? Open. All right, cool. Do you need me to repeat the last one? Okay. Yeah, the train just went by. Every time the train goes by, it jacks up my internet. I'm sorry. Dang on train. You are. You're doing it right. This is open. This is closed. You're doing it right. Um, the last one that I did before that, I love to learn. Open for learn. All right, cool. And the last one, the one after that is, I know it's possible to feel smarter every day. Okay, cool. Okay, last one is, I know what it feels like to receive love from another person. I know what it feels like to receive love from another person. As you can see, I'm working on that. I know what it feels like to receive love from another person. Mhm. Okay. Did your fingers open or close? Oh, all right, cool. So, Katrina. It's not you, Jade. Katrina. Do you have anyone in your family, your children, yourself, um your children? Okay, so let me break this down. The belief system that we just did was associated to autism. So my question to you, Katrina, is do you have family members that have autism or have been diagnosed as autistic in your family? Jade, is not a belief that's connected to you. Kinda. So you're free and clear. Everything that you said was your truth. You believed it. Jade, Katrina. Anyone in your family has autism? I think my parents are both on the spectrum. I would agree. Mm, yeah, I would agree. And the reason why I'm saying that is because those things that were lifted, or, uh, and I think, Jade, you did a lot of work on yourself too. I believe you did a lot of work on yourself internally. But yeah, the and it goes back to you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not saying that you haven't done a lot of work for you, Katrina, but it pretty much goes back to the way that your life has been, right? This was a reality or a view of your own personal reality of your families on being on the spectrum. These are the feelings that they gave to you based on what we talked about, being a latchkey kid and your dad being wishy-washy in his ways, right? These are the feelings that they gave to you that you've accepted as your truth, as your normal. And so the love that you have in your life is also, again, like I said before, is a reflection of these belief systems, which would kind of be why your family or your parents act the way that they did, because they might have been on the spectrum. And based on what we just did, I'm leaning towards yes. All right. But with those four statements that I said for both of you, right? Those four statements that I said, like I said, I think with Katrina, with Jade, you've been working, um, and Katrina, you're starting to learn, which is okay. That's not a bad thing. You're starting to learn what it is that you need in your life for yourself. And those four statements are a realization of what's happening and what has been happening in your subconscious mind, that you can actually start working on, like, hey, you know what, I need to start being around more people. Let me ask, why don't I like to be around people? People make me nervous. Why do people make me nervous? Is it because my parents trained me to be nervous around people? Is it because my family didn't want me to be around people because they had their own special ways? I know what it feels like to be loved by another person. Technically I don't, because the reality is my parents were kind of weird in the way that they loved me, and I didn't know what love looked like, so I don't know what it feels like. These are the questions that you can really start diving deeper into within yourself and start making a full understanding of, okay, cool. I don't know if I need to hold on to this. Let me start making some changes. And when you start making those changes, because now you know what the issue is, and this is for everyone. Now that you know what the issues are and the issues that you have, right? The issues that you have, you can start to kind of like sweep it away and say, okay, you know what the issues are and the issues that you have, right? The issues that you have, you can start to kind of like sweep it away and say, okay, cool, I don't need this, let me change it. Because now you're consciously aware of what's happening in your body. You're consciously, when you do this and your fingers close, this is your, oh my God, consciously aware of what's happening in your body. You're consciously, when you do this and your fingers close, this is your, oh my God. That's your personal realization. And what should happen is, where did this come from? How did I start to believe like this? When did this happen? How, wait a minute. How is this not I know what it feels like to be loved, but wait a minute, maybe I don't because my parents. Okay, why did my parents act like this? Well, because their grandparents did this. This is a full moment of your clarity. And then you make a conscious decision. Okay, cool. I think I'm going to let that go. I don't need it. And then be done with it. Now, what makes it different when you do it on your end at home and when you do it with me is I have some special gifts. I pray and I see. And when you have your one on one session with me, when you make that decision, it comes with the ideas of let's put these things together. And let me ask you, do you want to let it go or hold on to it? Let's find out where this belief starts from. Like you're doing this mentally, you're doing this mental gymnastics in your head. Did it come from my grandparents? Oh my God. Did it come from history? Did it come from my soul? I help you narrow that down in like less than a minute. Like, all right, cool. Where did this come from? All right, bet. Do you want to let this go? All right, cool. Yes, no, bet. No? Okay, then go back, gather yourself, and book another session. But if you say yes, excuse me, we can go forward and it's only one time. What's up, Living? Thank you guys so much for the repost. I forgot to share it on my live. Welcome in, Living V. How are you, baby? Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. And that's what I do, right? And so when you are in this one-on-one session with me, this is what it would look like. A little demo of what it would look like. I go a little bit deeper. I do pray and I see things. So I utilize my prayer, my ability to pray, my ability to see. I pray out loud so you know what it is I'm praying. So you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, she done did something crazy. That ain't me. All right. But I see your ancestors. Let me break it down. So your one-on-one session with me, this is what it would look like. I'll see your ancestors for about 40 minutes. About 40 minutes. Okay. And that is going to be your keepsake. So I'm going to send that to you in your one on one session. So you can write down notes, ask questions to your family, and get a better understanding of what happened in your family. That's my special gift for you. Okay. So you get that 40-minute video of me seeing your ancestors. After that, then we dive in just like we just did, find out the beliefs that are associated to you and your bloodline, and then we break it down. Now, if we run into a snag and we're like, okay, where did this come from? Bet I'm going to ask you, do you want to let this go or you want to hold on to it? And if you say I want to let it go, then I'll pray out loud so you know what I'm praying. And then something miraculous happens and things start to change. Then that's your full session, the first part. Okay. Then after you go through this one-on-one session with me, you'll be invited into one of my 3 communities. Well, you'll be invited to 3 of our communities. The first one is the Empowerment Tribe. First one is the Empowerment Tribe, which is a back office tribe of the people who've had their one-on-one session with me. A lot of times it can be really scary. The transitions usually happen very fast. And you don't know if you're coming or going because now the program that your body has been receiving throughout time from before you were born, all of that is now being disconnected from your body. Your mind and your body are now separating itself. Your cells are no longer connected to that program anymore. And so your cells are going to start releasing a lot of that toxin that comes with those belief systems. It's a full reprogramming of your mind and your body. And during that time, you'll see a lot of changes. I realized one day I can't receive love from one that doesn't love themselves. So I stopped feeling bad for my bad relationships with my mom. That part. I'm good. I'm just now getting all of you guys' comments. I apologize. I didn't know. I was just talking. I was like, I guess I glitched. Did I glitch? Sorry, y'all. Let me know if I glitch. Thank you guys for sharing the live. Oh, train coming. Thank you. Train is coming. right, cool. So, what was that? 3 communities. Empowerment Tribe, that's the one that is connected to all of the other people who've had a one-on-one session with me, who's gone through the process. Your brain and your body are being disassociated in its own way, and it's reforming new cells in a sense. A new reprogram for your cells, so that epigenetic form of thinking no longer exists for that specific matter or issue. Um, Therefore, your body is going to go through a lot of changes. And when your body goes through all of these changes, your world is going to go through a lot of these changes. And I think for you, Jade, that's the reason why you're no longer wanting to stay with your husband, because you've been working out the issues with your mother. But you might have some issues with your daddy. That may be a problem too. But it seems like you and your dad might have had a decent relationship because you're pretty confident in who you are as a person. But I don't know. Based on what you're showing. um, or maybe you worked out those wounds as well, being in the military. But you get the Empowerment Tribe. You have lifelong access to the Empowerment Tribe. Then you'll also be gifted our Healing in Black for an entire year. You'll have access to the 13 different practitioners that are connected to me, that help you mind, body, and soul. And then you'll also get the tribe community. All of these communities are outside of social media. Mm-hmm. All of these communities are outside of social media. But you'll get all of that for that price that you pay for the one-on-one session with me. I try to make it worth your while. The communities are awesome. The stories are great, and they're very powerful. They're very impacting, and empowering. That's what I wanted to say. They're very empowering to help you towards your journey, because after 90 days, your life won't be the same. You'll see Creative D is in here, and she shares her stories all the time. Empress is also included in this live, who's had a one-on-one session with me. Creative D had blood issues for 2 years, and by month 3, she was constantly bleeding every single day for 2 years straight. And by the end of her 90 days, after she did her one-on-one session with me, she was no longer bleeding. I had some people who have had PCOS issues, and those good. Uh, I've had some people who have had PCOS issues. My mom wouldn't let me see my dad because they broke up, but I kept a good relationship with him. I know. I already know. I already know. I'm your practitioner, yo. Yep. So that's what I do. So if you're interested, again, if you're interested in, okay, good. I think it's double clicking. If you're interested in booking your one-on-one session with me, please feel free to check this out. And if my prices are a little too high for you right now at this point in time, it's all good. I have one book. It's called I have a book. I might have to put it on my Amazon list, but it's called Manifesting the Life That You Want. Thank you so much. Manifesting the life, or how to manifest the life you want. And the book is a book and a workbook where you can kind of dive in deeper into the things that has happened to you in your life. It's a small way of getting a one-on-one session with me, in a sense. It's not the full details, but at least it kind of gets you like started on a deeper journey. And that's $27 on, hey, what's up, Drea? That's 27 smackaroos on Amazon, or Amazon. Yeah, that's what we're gonna say on my Amazon. Hey, boo, blessings. How are you, my love? I know, I know, girl. You had me over there like trying to hold back the tears for real, because I remember that journey. It's not fun. It is not fun, but it's rewarding because you were there. So that's all that matters. Welcome in, y'all. But if you want to get a one-on-one session with me, again, like I said, just go ahead and click this little yellow button right here with the arrow. And then if you can't afford the one-on-one session, that's cool. Just go to what state I'm in, Atlanta, Georgia. If you want to do a one-on-one, like all of my one-on-ones that are outside of Atlanta are virtual. But if you are here in Atlanta, Georgia, I got you. I'll meet you where you are. But you have to be in Atlanta. I can't go on the outskirts of Atlanta. That's too long. That's too far. That's too far. I know you did. I know you did with the roses and stuff. Yep, I already know. Girl, I was over there welding up. I had to go. I had to go because I felt it. I could tell. Y'all keep something sweet in your prayers. Okay, bet. So that's a good thing. That's the wonderful thing that's happening now. I am offering classes in the Atlanta area, and I will probably start. I probably will start offering more classes nationwide. Um, but I want to get started in Atlanta first. But I do have online classes, but I do offer face-to-face classes. I'm actually working with the library here. I just got approved to volunteer there, and they're going to pay me a stipend. So those classes will be free to everyone. Um, so if you're in the Atlanta area, be on the lookout. I'm going to be posting those soon. So yeah, there's that. I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. I love helping people. I love the wows. And I love the wows because I know that it's affecting you in a positive way. You can look at your life. I just moved here, so I can't tell you. I came from Las Vegas. I just moved here 7 months ago, so I don't know. I don't know yet. My baby, absolutely love it for him. Love it for him. But for me, I don't know. It's starting to grow on me. What's up, Dr. Sunshine? What up, baby? I thought about it, but I need to be close. Yep, the ocean is what that is. The girl been missing out. I've been in landlocked for the longest. Hey, Dr. Sunshine, how you doing, baby? I miss you.
Bobby, look.
I see you with your body. All right. So clearly it's almost my time. I'm gonna start flipping in a minute. So yeah. Y'all know I've been on here for an hour and a half. Hmm. That post I wasn't playing. You're more than welcome. Thank you. If you are looking for something free, I got you too. Please feel free to check out the link in my bio, link in our bio, not just mine. But connect with us. Of course, Miss Mina, and I can't wait to find out more what you do on that end because I need your pointers because I need more engagement. I need more likes. I need to figure out that. um, check out the link in our bio. Sign up for our YouTube page. Subscribe. I'm trying to grow that channel. I told Savannah, I've been telling Savannah for 3 months now. So sorry, Savannah, that I'm going to be posting over there on Hey Hope. What's up, baby? I'm going to be posting on Happy Belated Birthday. No, no, too much sugar. Yeah, I'm going to be posting on YouTube all of these amazing conversations that we've had. So if you missed anything, you can check it out, the recaps on YouTube. I'm actively working on that today so they can start like flowing out. All right. So thank you all so much for the amazing conversations. I am so thankful that all of you came, getting ready for bed in 2 days and my first. Y'all keep her in prayer. Keep something sweet in prayer because she has gone through a journey. And it's a beautiful journey, but it took a lot out of her. So y'all please keep her in prayer. Um as I was saying before, um RK, what I was saying before is I'm very proud of you. And I know that it's been very challenging in your life. because you have lost a lot in this journey. And in this journey, it forced you to look at life in a different perspective, and it's going to continue to force you to look at life in a different perspective. It's going to cause you to love more frivolously or more, y'all see the kid, unserious. It's going to cause you to love more with more fire, and more um, intensity, more intensity. And your writing abilities, and I told you this before, your writing abilities are going to expound a lot, a whole lot. And when you are ready, it will be exactly what it needed to be. Okay, for your writing, your writing, and all of the things that you have lost in this journey or this part of the journey because you sacrificed yourself. Just know that your mother and all of your family members that are on the other side, and I don't know how you feel about that, but I will assure you that the family members that are on the other side will do everything they can to restore all of those things that you've lost because you did it for love. You didn't do it for any other reason. You didn't do it for any purpose, and you felt like it was important for you to do. And because love did that, and because you sacrificed out of love, love is going to reward you in this effort. And it's not going to be in enough. It's not going to be enough. You know that's not safe. You know that's not safe. And she got you. She was your girl, and she got you. When I say your mama got you, your mama got you. I mean it. Your mama got you. So it's not the time yet. And she's not going. She's y'all see. I'm trying to maintain my composure, but there's so much going on back there. It said, "Hey, tiny boss, we can't go outside because it's too cold." He usually in school by now, and I'm at the coffee shop. But it was too cold this morning. I'm glad. I'm stuck in the couch. There's a sand. There's sand in here. We're trying to get out of it. There's a quicksand. Although it's getting deeper. It was too cold. And we walked to school. Okay. It was too cold and we walked to school. Too cold. I'm not ready either. So he's here because I didn't want to take him out there and I didn't want us to get sick because cute as he can be, he's full of germs. He can be the butter, what up, boo? He could be full of germs and we don't want that. So, with that being said, RK, take your moments as you are doing. Allow yourself to continue what you're doing. If you don't want to go outside, don't go outside. You ain't got to be dealing with them people. You ain't got to deal with that because you are very vulnerable. And the good thing is, for you, you're married. So you don't have to look for love outside of that. Yep. My therapist told me that you're so vulnerable. So vulnerable. Don't get married. Don't find yourself married to somebody. That's how. What up, cousin? Don't get married. Yes, get married. All right. So yeah, enjoy your moments. Be as you are, and that is more than enough. However you come. I'll try to tell you. Yes, Donnie Foss is in the house, girl. On that 10 and get all of it because you are married and you made that decision prior to this, all right? Not after, because after you lose a dear loved one, especially your mom, your psychologist will tell you Your psychologist will tell you, or your therapist will tell you, hey, guess what? I am who I am, and that's enough. Absolutely. Your psychologist will tell you that your therapist don't go outside and get married. Women, men usually marry someone within 2 years of their losing their parents, their mom primarily. Yeah, it was COVID when it happened for me. So, and there was one man that I was really gravitating myself to, but just didn't work out. Yeah, a whole situation, a whole situation. None of it worked out. Whole situation. I was grieving. He was there. He was available, and I was vulnerable. And so I had to lock myself on the inside so I didn't do weird things on the outside. That caused another issue. And he's not my issue, but that's another story. So, yeah, it's good that you're married, okay? But when you're ready to move forward, then move forward. I told you about an hour and a half. I'm done. I'm done. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate every last one of y'all. I'm gonna find a better time so we can all reconnect. Hey, Miss Yolanda. Um, Thank you guys for hanging out, sharing your life, sharing a moment in your life, and allowing me to help in those areas in which you need a little bit of adjustment. And I appreciate you guys for sharing that time with me. Again, don't forget, you can book your one-on-one session right here. DM me, let me know. Click on the link in our bio. Or if you can't afford it, it's all good. We got plenty of resources within our link in our bio. With that being said, your time is the most valuable thing you can ever get back. And as you can see, my son has clocked me. It's my time to leave. I hope that during this time you had some laughs, some fun. You enjoyed yourself. Thank you so much, Miss Yolanda. You had some fun. You enjoyed yourself. You learned something new. You learned something new about yourself that you can apply in your day-to-day life. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. And hopefully he'll be in school and we can have real conversations before I start looping out. As always, here for your mind, body, and soul, Black Cherokee, baby. See y'all tomorrow. One tribe.